going on YouTube? Welcome back and welcome to Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel and join today. Why? Because it is 100% free. You don't have to pay me anything. Just watch the video and enjoy. Today, you guys, WWE Survivor Series of last night, you guys, we had Becky Lynch versus Charlotte Flair for, well, it wasn't for a belt or anything. Excuse me. I'm always thinking it's for a belt, but it was champion versus champion. We seen big time Becky Lynch come out, you guys, and everything. The match was pretty decent, I have to say the least. If I had to give it a rating throughout everything that went on, you guys, I can give it a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Comment, you guys, what is your rating on all of these matches that happened last night on Survivor Series? So you guys, I'm doing this video, it's about like 1:30 or so, you know, my time, Eastern Standard Time. But you guys, we've seen Charlotte Flair grab a handful of Becky Lynch's hair, and then she started like banging her head down onto banging Becky Lynch down head down to the canvas, you guys. And that referee, it was pretty slow. I have to say, he was pretty slow, you know, trying to make sure the match was going right and everything like that, you guys. But then again, we've seen a figure four by Becky Lynch onto Charlotte, and Charlotte, Becky Lynch, called Charlotte a bitch. But then again, you guys, we end up seeing right here where Charlotte Flair ends up hitting a moonsault. She had reversed the figure four, excuse me. And so after then, you guys, we'll of course see right here on a replay where she actually hit the moonsault. Just imagine hitting a moonsault, you guys. Me, I cannot do one because I never tried before. But you guys, I have to say it was definitely a definitely pretty cool moment, you guys, with that. And so, with that, you guys, we've seen Becky Lynch ends up picking up the victory because Charlotte, you seen just before this one that Charlotte had held the rope, but the referee seen it. But the referee was in a different position at the time, and he counted down Charlotte Flair's shoulders. Becky Lynch, she was just saying, that she's the best and everything. And Charlotte Flair had the smile on her face. I'm thinking, you guys, that Charlotte Flair is going to possibly go to AEW. That's just my opinion, over with her boyfriend, Andrade El Idolo. Then, you guys, we had the 5-on-5 it was like a 5-on-5 Raw versus Smackdown traditional match, you guys. So, of course, you got Bobby Lashley, Finn Balor, Austin Theory on Team Raw. And, of course, you got, like, Drew McIntyre and Jeff Hardy and not Seth Rollins, but Drew. Yeah, you get it just, you guys. But anyways, we seen Kevin Owens saying he wanted to be in the match first, and then that's when Seth Rollins just end up, just getting up out the ring, you guys. And so after then, that's when Seth Rollins said, okay, I'm just get out. But then, so after then, we seen Xavier Woods and Kevin Owens, squaring up, you guys. But Kevin Owens just rolled out the ring, you guys, and then just walked away. Bobby Lashley looking like, man, I'm gonna beat your ass. And he's like, if you don't get your big wobbly self back up in here, beat your ass. And then Austin Theory looking like, man, are you serious? Seth Rollins was pretty upset too. So I wonder what Seth Rollins is gonna say tonight, you guys, on Monday Night Raw. Then, you guys, we of course seen Seth Rollins and McIntyre and Bobby Lashley ends up getting counted out. And then Seth Rollins, was telling Drew McIntyre bye-bye. And then he ends up getting hit with the Glasgow Kiss, you guys. And so with that, you guys, Seth Rollins almost got pinned by Sheamus. But then, you guys, we end up seeing, we skip ahead along to where the last part, you guys, we're seeing Seth Rollins versus Jeff Hardy, the last two sole survivors of Team Raw and Smackdown. And so, you guys, we end up seeing like a pin, but Seth Rollins ends up kicking out. We almost seen the curb stomp on Jeff Hardy, but Jeff Hardy did like the edge move where he caught like the foot of Jeff Hardy, and then Jeff Hardy ends up hitting a twist of fate on Seth Rollins, you guys. Seth Rollins, he definitely had a big fan base last night in New York, Brooklyn. Then, you guys, we've seen a swanton bomb, you guys, by Jeff Hardy, but Seth Rollins got the knees up. And then we've seen Seth Rollins go in the corner, run back, boom, curb stomp on Jeff Hardy, you guys. And 1, 2, 3. Seth Rollins ends up winning for his team on Raw. And so, you guys, I definitely have to say this is the second win for Monday Night Raw by Seth freaking Rollins. So, you guys, I hope you enjoyed that match right there. That 5-5 one. If I had to give it a rating, you guys, it was gonna be like maybe a 3.5 as well. Then you guys seen Vince McMahon came with the golden egg that was given to him by by The Rock from Cleopatra. Then we seen Roman Reigns ends up coming up to Vince McMahon locker room as he was in Brooklyn as well last night. So, you guys, the security guard was just standing there, and then Vince and Roman, shook hands and everything, and then he wanted Roman to sit down and take a seat. So then again, you guys, Vince goes on to say, hey, this is the egg, like as I said before, like the Cleopatra thing that was given to him by The Rock 23 or 25 years ago. And then so he was like, oh, just as much of my next contract is going to be. So I'm guessing, I'm not sure if it's for TV or whatever, but I'm seeing that Vince is going to have to pay Roman $100 million. So I definitely have to say Roman is a very incredible athlete as a heel, you guys. Then you guys also, Omos ends up winning the 25-man battle royal, and then AJ Styles wanted to celebrate with some pizza, and then that's when Montez Ford came up and did like an enziguri kick on AJ Styles. And then after then, you guys, Montez Ford ends up grabbing slices of pizza, throwing them out in the crowd. Hopefully no one did get hit in the face with a piece of pizza, because the way Montez Ford was throwing the pizza, you guys, that pizza was flying like frisbees out there. And then he gets up to the top of the entrance ramp and throws more pizza. And people are out there raising their hand in Brooklyn for the pizza. So you guys, hopefully you guys go by Pizza Hut in your nearest location and pick you up that triple box pizza from Pizza Hut. So then again, you guys, we seen the Usos, the Smackdown Tag Team Champions, versus the team of RK Bro. And Randy Orton, he's a really slithering snake, you guys. He strike out of nowhere with RKOs and everything. Usos, another great, phenomenal tag team as well, in my opinion. And so, you guys, we seen that Orton was trying to hit RKO, and then that's when we seen the super kick by Jimmy Uso, you guys. And then after then, we seen a kick by Riddle onto the arm of Jey Uso. And then so after then, you guys, if I had to give a rating on this match right here, which was pretty cool, I can give this match a 4.1 out of 5 stars. Orton ends up hitting the RKO out of midair, and he did like the CM Punk type thing, you guys, where it was like the go to sleep thing, because remember a couple of years ago where CM Punk fought Randy Orton 1-on-1 at WrestleMania, and then you guys, he picked up the victory over CM Punk when CM Punk had his long hair. So yep. You guys, who will challenge RK Bro for the Raw Tag Team titles, and who will challenge the Usos for the SmackDown Tag Team titles? We'll definitely have to see. Then, you guys, we go back to Vince McMahon, Adam Pearce, and Sonya Deville. Someone ends up taking an egg. So Vince McMahon tonight, you guys, on Raw, he's gonna have Adam Pearce and Sonya Deville bring out all the people who could possibly have stolen the egg. So who could it be, you guys? Comment down below. Then we had the women traditional 5-on-5 match. I have to say, you guys, this one wasn't one of my favorites because they eliminated most of Team SmackDown so fast. If I had to give that match a rating, you guys, I would give it a 2.5 because it was definitely crazy. I would have expected, it would have at least been even. But then again, you guys, Bianca Belair ends up hitting a KOD on Shotzi Blackheart, and Team Raw ends up winning because of Bianca Belair. Then we get to the main event. Finally, you guys, we had Roman Reigns. Look how big Roman Reigns is, you guys. He's like a brick wall. And so, you guys, we end up seeing where Big E was hit that spear on him the first time. I'm going to show you that in a second, you guys. And then we also seen where Roman Reigns ends up catching Big E for the guillotine. And then, you guys, we end up seeing here where it was like a muscle I call it no, it's not a torture rack. Well, the muffler, whatever they call that thing. But Big E ends up getting power slammed by Roman Reigns, a one-hand power slam, and then Roman Reigns gets in the corner. You know how he always get ready to hit his spear, and he was shaking the rope. He was really shaking the rope, but he was doing that little ooh thing, and then Big E was standing right there, and Roman Reigns had the face, you guys, of like, oh shit. And then, so you guys have to say that was definitely pretty funny. And then this is the spear I was talking about that he did before the guillotine, before Roman caught Big E with the guillotine. But after then, you guys, that's when Big E tried to do the big ending, and Big E ends up getting pushed to the ropes. Roman Reigns, you guys, ends up hitting a big spear, you guys, onto Big E. And so, yep, you guys, after then, we, of course, end up seeing Roman Reigns still reign and, and just wins for his team of Smackdown. So, definitely, you guys, a great match and everything. But it was also said, as Roman Reigns were coming out, that it's a rumor going around that Brock Lesnar's suspension is no longer indefinite. So could we see this Friday, next week, or whenever, see the Beast Incarnate come on SmackDown? Thank you guys so much for watching Chris Wrestling Views here on YouTube.com, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Peace.